And now the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
And time now is 6:44. We did see a lot of rain through yesterday and last night, and some of the latest rainfall totals that we're getting in. And of course, if you have some rainfall totals, you can send them to reported at wwlp.com. West Springfield right now at top, just a little under an inch and a half of rain. Westfield and Hadley over an inch of rain, and Greenfield and Ashfield just a little under an inch. So no matter where you are, around a half inch to an inch or a little more fell. Definitely some well-needed rain. We've been seeing pretty much a nice dry stretch of weather the entire month of August. Some spots before the rain yesterday didn't even have a quarter of an inch on the month. So the rain that we saw yesterday was definitely well needed. But Chicopee right now, just a little cloudy out there early this morning. Also Westfield, a little cloudy to start. The roads are still wet. Watch out for some ponding on the roads from all the rain yesterday and last night. We got the breeze coming in out of the north and northeast. For now, the winds are light, but we will see the breeze pick up. We could see occasional wind gusts around 20-25 miles per hour by this afternoon. Temperature out there 55 in Greenfield, 54 in Northampton, also there in Springfield. We're in the 50s back in the Berkshires. In terms of the temperatures for today here, starting at 7 a.m., waking up in the 50s out there to near 60. 9 o'clock this morning in the 60s and upper 50s. I do expect that by noon, though, the sun comes out nice and bright. We see temperatures climb back into the 70s for today. Here we are 3 o'clock around 74 Northampton and Springfield, 72 there in Westfield, 70s back in the Berkshires. Yesterday, we saw the high temperature of only 62 in Springfield, so we'll be around 10 to 12 degrees warmer today. Still below average, but you'll definitely notice the rise in temperature. 6 p.m. this evening, still around 70 degrees, and then we do fall back into the 50s and even some upper 40s as we go through tonight. Temperatures continue to warm up over the next few days. So if you needed a taste of fall, you got it yesterday and you'll have it today. If you want to hold on to summer still, you got some summer-like warmth here. 82 for the day tomorrow. Back in the mid-80s, around 85 on Saturday. I think Saturday looks to be a really nice day, lots of sun, and we'll be around 80 for Sunday. So temperatures in the 80s just in time for the weekend, and then we do fall back to the 70s heading into next week. It is dry out there for now. Taking a wider view on clouds and radar, you can see much of the region looks fine. Just a little bit of some passing cloud cover this morning. So early, 7 a.m. here. Partly to mostly cloudy sky on the 22 Storm Team Skycast. Notice here by 9 o'clock, clouds try to break apart, and we do see increasing sun becoming mostly sunny towards the afternoon. 12 o'clock here going towards 3 p.m., mostly sunny sky, temperatures into the 70s. Notice some of these very, very high, thin clouds that are going to be very high up in the atmosphere. The sun will be out nice and bright during this afternoon, but you might notice some of these high, thin, wispy clouds. Those are the most far outer clouds of Hurricane Erin that's out in the Atlantic Ocean. So the only impacts we'll see from that here in western Massachusetts, some high thin clouds this afternoon, and also the breeze. It'll give us a little bit of a breezy day as Hurricane Erin pushes out into the Atlantic Ocean. So 9 a.m. here, seeing the winds start to pick up. By 12 o'clock this afternoon, going towards 3 p.m., you can see some wind gusts around 20-25 miles per hour. Nothing we can't handle, but of course you notice that it'll be a little breezy out there today with the sun out, and we do stay breezy going into the evening. The wind does back off heading into the overnight. Speaking of Hurricane Erin, Category 2 hurricane right now, winds of 105 miles per hour. Look how big this hurricane is, stretching from around coastal New Jersey there all the way down to the southeast, right off the coast of almost South Carolina. So a big hurricane. This is the closest it's going to get to any U.S. soil, and then it's going to push off into the Atlantic. We could say goodbye to it. As I mentioned, the only impacts we see here along the East Coast is strong rip currents, big waves. Here in western Massachusetts, some high thin clouds and a breezy day. 70 to 74 the high temperature, falling back into the 50s and even some 40s for tonight, mostly clear and quiet. For the rest of the 22 Storm Team 7-day forecast, tomorrow and Saturday look fantastic. Lots of sun, temperatures staying in the low to mid 80s. Even much of Sunday looks fine. A sun and cloud mix. There could be a late day spot shower on Sunday. Better chance of any showers will be on Monday, and temperatures fall back in the 70s for next week. Overnight low temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Want to check out our latest forecast? You could do so by getting the free 22 News mobile app.